This lesson is part of a 33-lesson bundle I put together with the people over at jamplay.com. My series is called 6-String Problem Solver. What I did was, I took note of all the questions and concerns my students had come to me with over the years, things about theory, technique, improv, ear training, and general musical philosophy type things. And then I created exercises to address each of their concerns. This video is about overcoming our insecurities about improvisation. For a 7-day free trial membership to Jamplay, so you can see the rest of my series with tabs and backing tracks, go to jamplay.com/trial and enter coupon code, lowercase, Eric Haugen. Now, on to the learning. Hey there, this is Eric with jamplay.com, and I'm here to tell you, do not fear improvisation. Let me tell you what I mean. This lesson is a discussion on how I look at improvisation, how I develop ideas, to help you feel more comfortable developing your ideas and having fun with your instrument. Here's what I find happens. A lot of times when I ask my students, hey, how's your improv going? Or, do you like to improvise? There's a lot of insecurity around it. There's this feeling of, I don't know, I know stuff, but never really sounds that cool. And, I know a couple of licks, but I don't know, I'm not very good at it. And here's what I want to tell you. There is no secret golden lick that we're ever going to find. Improvisation is this beautiful thing that happens in a moment and then moves on. It's like a beautiful sunset. It's very nice, and then it's over. And guess what? It happens again tomorrow. So what I want to encourage is to let us let go of all our self-judgment, of all our negative opinions about how we sound and how we don't sound, or who we don't sound like, or what we wish we could land. Because I improvise like me, you improvise like you, and that's cool, because that's your style, this is my style. That being said, let's discuss a little bit how I think about things when I start to improvise. So, what I try and do, right before I take a solo, try and just clear my head, just let it all go and say to myself, whatever, something's about to happen. I'm not totally sure what it is, but that's fine. Whatever's going to happen is something that comes out of my friendly guitar down here, and I'm going to be happy with that. Now, this little backing track you heard me improvise over is a C minor blues backing track, kind of vaguely Tom Waits-esque, also vaguely it's the changes to Coltrane's Equinox, or some people would say The Thrill Is Gone. It's a minor blues. So let's think about it. I got my blues scale here at the 8th fret. That lovely minor pentatonic with the added flat fifth that is our blues scale. Here's sort of a formula for how I put a solo together. Whatever idea is the first idea that falls out of my fingers. Whatever it is, that's my idea to start with. Now, instead of walking away from that idea and looking for some cooler lick, some other thing, I'm going to stay with that lick. The key is you start with one thing, you repeat it. And you repeat it again, maybe add a little at the end, or maybe it wants you to go somewhere. And that's hard to develop, I know. But it's you have to just kind of, what I do lately is I just close my eyes and just start somewhere and slowly develop it. Let me start in a different place. I'm going to start with that'll be my opener lick. So I'm, imagining the backing track. whatever idea I threw, I guess sometimes I'll use, well, it's a lot like doodling, whatever the sketch started as, don't walk away and start a new sketch. Kind of develop it and see where it leads you and see where it goes. Things to avoid would be the kind of hunting for treasure approach, which I sometimes may catch my students doing. All those by themselves are wonderful ideas, actually, but they're not connected. It's like, oh, I played a thing, I didn't really like it. Let me try something else. I didn't really like that. Let me try something else. As long as you're within the scale, there's actually not really such a thing as a good or bad lick. It's only your commitment to it that changes how it comes out. And that's the thing I think I observe about all my guitar heroes, is that from the second they pick up a guitar, when it's time to take a solo, it's like this absolute focus kicks in, this total 100% confidence and absolute focus of, even if they're doing some very stock lick, it comes through that they're just like, yes, this is me. This is what I'm saying right now. And that is what I would encourage you to do. Specifically, I'll just let you know, I made this observation. I was down a YouTube rabbit hole watching John Frusciante videos, and he was backstage somewhere talking about something, and he was talking about his solos, and you could just see his eyes kind of glaze over when he just started soloing. And it was by any account, not the world's greatest solo, but you were like, that's John Frusciante. You could tell his commitment to what he was playing was absolute. And I think that is hard to do. And granted, selling many millions of records and playing on stages all around the world helps with that, but we can do it on our own too. It just has to come from within. So my advice to you is take this little backing track, this C minor blues, and play with it. And, before you even start playing with it, shrug your shoulders, roll your neck, do whatever you got to do to loosen up and let go of the terrible, terrible judgy voice that may live inside you that's saying, but you're no Stevie Ray Vaughan, or you're no Clapton, no, not good enough, not good enough. That voice is never really going to help you. Not in this realm, at least, not for an exercise like this. Just let it all go. Whatever idea starts the solo is whatever idea starts the solo. Develop that idea and see where it leads you. I hope that is fun for you. Good luck with that. Thanks for watching.